It's a me, Philip, and I'm going to show you how to draw It's a me, Mario. Let's get to it. So first what I want to do is I want to draw two big circles, one for the head and one down here for the belly. So I've got a big circle for the head and just sort of an oval for the belly here because it's going to come into the body. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to join the two like so. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in the guides for my arms and legs. So just basically I'm going to have an arm coming out this way, arm coming up this way going, ee! One leg's going to be going this way and the other leg's coming back here. So he's sort of jumping like he's bouncing on one of the bricks. Okay, so we're going to put in some guides for the hands and feet just so I know where they are. Nice hexagon shape over here and a hexagon over here and a oval, half oval over here for the feet and another one over here. So now we've got a good idea where the shape of our character is going to be. Okay, so we're going to start focusing on the head now. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put a guide for me to see where the actual face is. And it helps give it sort of a 3D look so I can see things in proportion. So the next step is drawing a nice big circle over here, or sort of an oval for his nose, a nice big round oval for his nose. Okay, so from here what I'm going to chisel in the face a little bit. So on this side I'm going to just bring in the line a little bit. So there's my circle here is acting as a guide, but this is actually going to be part of what the face is actually going to be. And then just imagine the line coming through and then bring it around. And you can even bring it down a little bit to give him a bit of a chin. He's going to be smiling. And then bring that back up. Now let's add the eyes. So it's going to be a circle over here. 1, 2, 3, and a tiny little one for the little halo. So it's 4 circles. And over this side, now remember we're going to go on this side of the line and it's going to be behind the nose a bit. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now above the eyes, let's draw 2 arches joined for the eyebrows. So arch, arch, and then arch, arch. He's so happy! Okay, so now a defining feature of Mario is his moustache. He's got a cool stash. We've got to put the mo on, so let's do the mo. So what we're going to do first is we're going to draw an arch coming out. So now imagine this is your face, and he's got 1, 2, 3 curves on each side of the mustache. So I'm going to draw a bit of a center line here now, because that's where the face is. It's 1, 2, 3, and the other side, 1, 2, 3. Getting smaller as we go further out on the other side, and then we draw another curve from the nose to the end of the stash. Now let's work on his mouth. Nice arch down, like so, and then we've got to have a little line for our teeth, and we draw a little butt for the tongue. There we go, there's his mouth. I'm just going to put a little curve in just to show his bottom lip. All right, so now over the side here, I'm going to draw a nice circle again for the ear, and I'm going to draw a C and another C for the internals of the ear. And that's his ears done. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to draw his hat. So what we want to do, we want to have a nice arch from the ear all the way to the other side of the head here, with this point here. Now for the bridge of the hat, we're going to draw lovely S curves. So we've got a nice S shape, 1 and 2. And then what we do is draw a line coming up a little bit and then back to the hat. Now he's got this funky sort of hat shape. So what we want to do, we want to make a nice sort of loaf of bread. So we've got a nice curve at the top and then a bit at the base here. So it's sort of like a cloud actually. Yeah, it's like a cloud. Now for his logo on his hat, we draw a nice circle, and the easy way to do it is draw 2 M's. 1 and 2, and then close it up. That's Mario's logo, nice and easy. Okay, let's finish off the head by drawing some hair now. Got a nice little curve down here. Draw a butt and bring it back. And he's got a bit of a mullet happening, so let's just give him a bit of a hair at the back there. And that's Mario's head, nice and easy, hey? All right, so let's start putting some clothes on him, shall we? So over here, I'm gonna put 2 circles for his buttons. Now we've got to dress him, so what we do is bring a line, 2 lines down either side of our circles, and then put a V at the base. But what you want to do is make sure that your line is above the buttons, otherwise what are the buttons attaching to? Okay, so we've got a line at the top, and then we're gonna draw a curve to there. Now what we're going to do is going to come down a little bit, and then just with our circle I'm just going to go around it just to accentuate the butt a little bit, because he's got the badonkadonk. So bring it around and bring that all the way up to where the knee starts. So using my guideline, I'm going to go a little bit above and down to where the foot is, and just splaying out a little bit at the base, and just do a nice little C there, And bring that around, another C there, and a curve. And that's his pants on that leg done. Let's do the other leg at the back. So what I'm going to do, remember either side of my guideline, so I'm going to come down, down and back. I'm going to go do a little mountain, a little upside down V, and then back, put a little curve in so it looks like the pants are folding. C shape, join them up, curve. And that's his pants done. All right, so let's work on his arms now. Now, like we did with our legs using our guide, what we're going to do is go a little bit above on either side, coming in a little bit. So I'll put a circle there. That's where the start of the arm is. And again, like we did at the cuffs here, we're going to start on our hands. So we've got a nice curve with the C shape. So I'm going to draw it nice and straight out. Down 1, 2, and 3 from this angle. Now let's draw a J back. So there's my J. And I'm going to put a little curve in at the side there. Now for the thumb, see I'm still following my hexagonal guide. Just going to follow down and back. And that's my hand. Do the other one. So again, here's my circle for the guide for where the arm starts. So it's going to go straight up. But this time our head's in the way. So what we do, we're going to imagine where the line is and continue until we get to that point and then go from there. Draw our gloves. So we've got a nice little curvy shape there. Now I'm going to follow my hexagonal shape. And then I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4 this time, because then this hand you couldn't see it because of the angle, but on this hand, this side you will. Come down a little bit and draw a J. And then let's close off our mountains. Going a little bit further down on these last 2 fingers because they're not covered by the thumb. And bring this up and around. And that's that hand. All right, last tip we've got to draw is the feet. So we've got our guides here with our half ovals. What I'm going to do is just going to fill them out a bit, connect them to the leg as well. It's very important. So we go down, follow it up, and then bring it up to the cuff of our overalls. And find a little bit here, you just go out a little bit and just straight line for his soles of his shoes. There's that one. Same on this side. Bring it down, nice big arch back, and again, the soles of our shoes. Little sort of V shape here. And there's the base. All right, so there's the basics of our Mario. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ink him and then color him in. Okay, so inking's done now. I'm going to get my Ohuhu markers and I'm going to start colouring them in. There you have it, that's how you draw Mario. Oh, and the final touch, you've got to say, "It's a me, Mario!" Just a quick tip too, when you're colouring, I like to go from my lighter colour first, and then I work my way through to the darker colours at the end. So that's the easiest way for you to draw Mario. Now for some even more cool and interesting videos, check out these ones that are on your screen right now, and I'll see you there.